playing less than ideally on a controller, because this should be played on a tracking ball, but I ain't got bucks like that right now. Ah, that's fine. But please take 2 shots. So, first shot wings them, makes them move faster. Second shot will disperse them, but as you can see, it only takes 1 shot to kill your bug blaster. Ah, bad round. Just get settled in here. Alright, calm down everybody. Let's settle in. Honestly, it's like, compared to the high scores in history, like, I've got no business doing a high score video on this game. But, you know what? You ain't gotta be a sage. There's a lot of basics people don't know about these old games, because they're not mainstream anymore. They had their revivals, but that was decades ago by now. I'm just gonna kind of play the way I know. And then as I go through this strategy guide and we start talking about stuff, I'll start implementing strats, and we'll see the process of... Ah, that's a spider. That was my fault, I ran into him. We'll see the process of learning from the experts from 40 years ago. And of course, there's better knowledge by now. But I think that high score I mentioned, that 16 or 17 or whatever it is, million, I think that was set in the 80s. I think it was set in 1986 and hasn't been beat. Imagine holding a high score for 40 years. Alright, we flea killing now. We flea killing. Nice tunnel. That's how you want to do it. The tunnel's one of the primo strats. You know, honestly, what I could do is just record a bunch of footage and then voice it over after. That's probably the better way to do it. Hey, Saris, thank you for the resubscribe. I don't have any alerts up, specifically because I'm recording footage for the God of Mastery segment I'm doing. So I need it all clean. But thank you very much. The Centipede, yes! One of my favorite arcade games. I'm also planning to do Donkey Kong. Segment for Donkey Kong. It's only gonna be like 5 minutes each, maybe, I think. I can't remember what I signed them up for, but it's gonna be shorter. I'm not gonna go crazy here. But I might also throw in Crystal Castles, since you play as Bentley Bear. And you get the gems, Bentley Bear. Exactly, Donkey Kong, Centipede, Crystal Castles, these are popular, well, I mean, the first two more than Crystal Castle, but, it was popular too, though, actually, it just wasn't the titanic success that the others were. As popular as they were, like, you know, not that they're disliked or anything now, but they're, you know, there's not a lot of people talking about them now, so the strats fall out of public knowledge, I feel. There's a lot of stuff, like, if you have trouble with the spider, one fundamental thing to know is when the spider enters the screen, it can only move up, down, and forward. It can't move backwards, oh boy, poison mushroom. It can't move backwards, so if it comes in on the right, it moves left only. So this one came in on the left, and now I can, well, other than the centipede head, I was gonna say, I can stay right there and be safe from the spider until it crosses off the screen and another one shows up. That's all you have to do. Now I'm on this side. Now you can work your way slowly until you see where it spawns again. Okay, here he comes. And cross him up. There we go. Scorpion is obnoxious. It poisons the mushrooms and it makes the centipede heads drop directly to the bottom instead of going about their routine. Whoop. Ooh, nice. You get points for the spider based on the distance you are from it when you kill it. Long distance is 300, medium distance, damn it, is 600, and short distance is 900. When they're going slower, it's not that bad. Targeting them, like, early on, the first couple levels is not so bad. But when they're going real fast, it gets... Well, you just want to get away from them. You don't want to make your points there at that moment. Oh, well, how you doing, Retro Mang? Saris, welcome in. How's everybody doing this Thursday afternoon? Damn, Retro Mang, I won't be doing any of that. I won't be scoring anything like that. Honestly, if I can beat the standard loop, which I think is a total of 7 levels, I think. Because you do the short loop and then it sends you through the full loop if I'm not talking out of my ass. Because I know it depends what version you have, like what the board set looks like. Oh no! Oh, that was so close. Fleas, there's a lot to talk about. Fleas pollinate mushrooms. Well, populate mushrooms, I mean. I guess they pollinate them too. I don't know if that's technically the same process as a flower, but anyway. They only drop straight down. They do not appear on the first board. Whoa. The first board in every set of 12 does not have a flea wave, and fleas only appear if there are 5 or less mushrooms on your section of the playfield, not in the top 2/3, but your bottom third of the playfield where you can. So up to here, anything from here and below, if there's 5 or less mushrooms, they drop. I can't. It might be less than 5, or I can't remember. Less 5, you know, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, spores, but I didn't know if that technically counted as pollination, but not the way bees do it and other such things, because there's a lot of vectors for pollination, you know, like wind can scatter seeds, animals eat them, and droppings later produce plants, so I just feel like it's probably all, like, intertwined. It's nature, after all. Pollination requires a pollinator. Probably. You're probably right about that. I'm not a great biology student, so I'm willing to listen and accept things. And if anything, the last biology class I took, I think, was in 1999, so I'm not trying to have an opinion on that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'll listen, I'll try to make an informed decision, but I'm not afraid to say, hey, I don't know, ask somebody who does. Where are you? Oh, I think I got distracted. The other thing about fleas is they take 2 hits. If you only hit them once, you wing them, and they drop faster. You gotta make sure you get 2 hits. Oh no. Oh, spider! Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that's, like... I mean, you know, just about everything in nature has a purpose. I didn't know that was the purpose of the stickiness. That's pretty cool. Certainly makes it delicious. Aesthetically pleasing. I like a sticky nug. But too sticky, like, if you can't even break it up, what's the point? That's the only good thing about the Centipede getting poisoned, is if you line up under it and time the shot correctly, you can just drain it and get multiple headshots. Oh, I saw that coming and I was thinking I could weasel under it. Oh, no. Oh. Again, with the bug and the spider and the... Ugh. Poor performance. I don't even want to put my initial in there. No, that... Horrible. Ooh, I got him going off screen. Damn, it got all... I was in a weird spot and it got me. The thing I like is, if you lose a life, it restores all the mushrooms, including the poison ones. It turns them regular again. See, if you're not watching... Ah, God, I'm being dumb. If you're not watching the playfield, like, you gotta scan it, you gotta go, like, up and down, like, don't think you're safe for too long. Start to look up and plan stuff, because that spider's gonna come on screen and just make you lose a quarter. We'll say, once you got handles on this game, the default extra credit is only 12K, and it's very achievable. And it's 12K all the way up. Until, I think it changes to 80K at some point, but you can definitely get some decent, like, play extension early on. Why did that... Oh. I'd like to think if I had a trackball, it would improve my performance, but I don't necessarily know that. I got a lot more experience on a pad, that's for sure. Just in general. Compared, there are not that many games that are designed for trackball. Jeez, you really gotta... Wow, okay, I didn't even see him. Green mushroom! So rough. You want to try to get those solo heads first. Oh, man. Trying to out-spider the spider, and it spidered me. Oh, winged it. See, that moved faster because I only hit it once. So you want to not start shooting from high up so they don't do that. The way your shot acts, you only get one shot until it makes impact with something or clears the screen. So you might screw yourself out of an otherwise good setup. And I believe you get no points just for weighing the flea. You have to kill it to get anything. Like the mushroom, you don't get your point until you clear the whole mushroom, and it takes 4 shots. Real? Oh, that's why the spider's rough. It'll come blazing in out the corner. You'll have just settled. The game! Ah! So frustrating. Ah, butts. Got the spider, though. Boy, they got me. See, you don't want to just be sitting up there near that top third of the screen. Like 4 or 5 mushrooms in, it can really work against you. Ooh. That should not have worked. Oops. Thought that wasn't gonna work out and pulled out of the flea mission. Oh! Ah, I got stuck in the mushroom. You! Ah! Game's very frustrating like that. I'm doing good, and then there goes my quarter. Really? Oh! So like I said, they can only move up and down and forward, so I'm not listening to my own advice. What's up, Air Force? We're on the no alert screen because I'm recording some, recording raw footage for a video I'm making. But you know I got you. So tell your folks, find me, Bone Storm, or go to heck. Gotta clean it up that time. Oh, yeah, oh, spider. Ah! Big Papa Pump has got you Centipede. Oh. Oh no! Wait out, no. Oh no. You can just see it coming sometimes. You go, well, I'm gonna start reaching for another quarter. Oh, shit, what? Did I not clear the mushroom fast enough? There we go. That's how you want to kill a centipede. The body's only worth 10, but the head is worth 100. Since the head regenerates right behind the one that gets shot, if you line it up correctly, you just get 100 in a row. Like, I mean, well, you get out of the 12, you get 100 points each, I should say. Ian, get over here. Ah. What the? Wow. Spiders also clear mushrooms, so they can effectively summon fleas, which react to the lack of mushrooms on the bottom part of the playfield of the screen here. Whoa! Oh, I had a... Whoa! I need to clip that. That was crazy. I've never seen that. The flea trapped the centipede solo head on the way down. I was like, is it glitching out? And then it killed me because I didn't know what it was. Pretty cool. And I'm sure that's happened probably thousands of times in the history of Centipede, but I sure as heck have never seen it. Spider! I might do a run of Steel Empire too, because I don't have a recorded run of that yet. The final boss is tough. Hoppa. Ah. I was like seeing the spider off the screen for some reason. I knew it was gonna go. I didn't need to watch it go. And look at that beauty. Now this stray head. What does everybody want? What does everybody need? Whoa. What are you kidding? Oh, man. Cool. Come on. Oh, that fucking spider. Ah! That tunnel wasn't quite tight enough, but it was decent. Fuck. What's up, MNG? Yeah, because I'm going to do that God of Mastery segment, and I'm going to record it and do some production for it so it looks and sounds really good. So I need raw footage, so all of this is just going to get muted. Oh, ADR over it. That wasn't bad. Got a couple of lives off of it. I'm going to do this and Donkey Kong. And I'm also going to do Crystal Castles as a backup, just in case, because why not? It's always good to have a backup. I'll edit the first two and be done with those, and then time remaining, Crystal Castles. And then there'll be individual videos. I'll pass them to you. And then, again, with time remaining, like, you can play, like, 1 or 2 or 3 of them as time allows. Ideally, at least the 2 that I have on the schedule, though. Bye, Jinga. Hey, that's cool. That's a good one for Splattember. And popular for a homebrew, so pretty cool. Oh, that flea screwed me at the last second. Oh, they always get me like that. I saw that salamander coming, I didn't see the fucking spider. You know, we got some tunnel working in our favor now. Oh, okay, now we're gonna get instant Centipede. It's fine, because that actually can work in our favor, as long as I don't let it get out of hand. I like that. Yeah, I've never played it, so I only really know about any percent. I mean, I don't, like, know it like I know the run, I just have seen it. Any percentage it. I'm sure there's, like, 100% if the items aren't all required anyway. I don't know if that's a thing. Well, that could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. Ooh! I turned into Martin Yan there. Whoa! Love that guy. I haven't watched any cooking shows in a while. I should catch one of his cooking shows. Like a repeat. I don't know if he's got a current cooking show or not. And move away from the spider. There we go. Please. Play your base elsewhere. Don't bounce me. I want to hear it. Actually, I do want to hear it, but not right now. Spider! Another reason why I'm just gonna voice this over later is because, do have some silly reactions that I feel are distracting, maybe. Trying to do this semi-professionally, so, you know, if I'm gonna make it look good, take the steps to, ensure that it's, oh, why did I press left? Why did I press left? Spider hardly knew her. Oh, I know that spider well, sadly. Okay, stop it. Ah. Okay, this is about the kind of tunnel you want. Because as you can see, now they're going to filter in here. The ones that don't happen through. Yeah, here we go. Oh, started too early. That was gappy. Spider owes me money! Yeah, no kidding. How many quarters has that spider taken? No! I bet you that spider's stolen more money than D.B. Cooper. Working? Good lurking. Nope. My tunnel! And it took a curve. Oh no! I didn't react fast enough. See, and I got a good little tunnel at the end and couldn't even use it. Where are you going? Come on, and have a good time. Nope, not gonna use it. Done. Rock grass. Is he coming today? Because that would be excellent. There it is. Awesome. That's cool, he's gonna help you off the book. And I assume, like, if you need parts, you guys will just... That's the most that you'll pay. As if he has to go to Home Depot or something. Unless he just had one extra and he's like, oh, it's cool. Just sitting in there. One less thing in my van, that'd be pretty cool. Oh no! Spy Dad. A spy. A spee. A spy da 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 da. Yeah. Oh! You don't want to sit. Oh, gross. Yeah, probably good to keep that off then. Smart decision there. Ooh. Ah! There we go. Missed one. Clean her up, boys. See, that's bad. When you have a line of mushrooms like that, that actually works against you. You don't want it that close to the wall, I'd do it. Oh, ah, he, ah, oh, ah, he, ah, oh, ah, he, ah, oh, he, oh, he, ah, oh. See, it's tough. Oh, that's my fault, because you shouldn't be hanging out there. The spiders appear at I think what is the intersection of, like, the end of your play field and the start of basically everywhere else that all the other creatures can go that you can't. So, I believe they always start there. It looks about right. Wow, have you guys heard of Discord? My god, I'm just kidding. I thought of that, and I was like, oh, that's funny if they don't take it too serious. No. Yeah. Walk into an open mic night? My feelings about sand. sand is... Just me from the crowd. And now an interpretive dance I call Reflections of Peanut Butter and Jelly. No. No. Isn't that what Kurt Russell says at the end of the thing when he throws the dynamite? He'd say, yeah, well, fuck you too! Love that movie. Ask Anakin about the high ground, right? Right. Oh. No. Oh, no. Fighter, I'm living through this. Oh, no! I saw that coming, too. I was like, I'm not in a good spot. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, a couple more rounds of this. I'll switch over to Crystal Castles just for now. Well, no, I'll do Donkey Kong first, and then... Not that it'll make a difference in the editing, it's either way, but... Just for, I guess, consistency. So that was the plan. Crystal Castles is the supplementary plan. Or the backup plan, however you want to think about it. Nuts and butts. You don't get the shots you want, and you just start getting careless, so... I want it! I want that centipede! a tough place, that's good. Why did I off? Ah! Ah, those mushrooms on the bottom were causing a problem. Oh, I thought he was on the... Salamanders are Scorpion's a pretty high priority target because it's 1,000 points, and plus that effect that it has on the mushrooms is really obnoxious. Even if you can game it work for you, it's just very it's very hard to work with. It's like 4,300 away from another life. Ah, shit. Yeah, the artwork on cabinets used to be so wild. And, you know, like, Tekken and other 3D games and stuff, where, you know, the 3D artwork was cool, but this is where it's at for me. Man, oh, I thought I'd skim under him. Out of here. Oh, man, I didn't play that well. So close to a 1-up, come on. There we go. Man, ah, some bold. Shit! Later. Alright, one more round and then I promise I'll switch. It's tough. Tough for me with these old games. If it was Tapper, I can't play Tapper before I get done with all this other stuff, because, travel. God damn! 2 hours later. I know, I love Tapper. That's why, damn it, that's why when we did the Golden Age Gauntlet rehash, or whatever we called it, I specifically said we can't have Tapper on there because it won't be fair. Me too, I always play these games anyway. So it really works out. Ah, for the sake of all that is but. Game time! Yeah, dude, that's the more fun way to play Milan's Secret Castle, in my opinion. The 80% run is very hectic. Very, damn it, very subject to, RNG. I know I said one more, but here we go. Well, 100% is so much fun. that actually you get powered up enough where you can take on the bosses and feel comfortable. I got stuck. Yeah, it's funny how the Game Boy is the exact same game, minus a few tiles because they had to make space. It's literally the same game, except I think most of the rooms are a little bit smaller. It's not totally smaller, but basically the same run. Okay, now I'll switch over.